The Miami Dolphins wasted no time addressing a sudden gap in their roster ahead of their third and final preseason game. On Monday, the team reportedly signed free agent running back Anthony McFarland, Jr., according to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero. This move makes sense for the Dolphins, especially considering how their second preseason game played out. Chris Brooks, who had been making a strong case for a roster spot, suffered an injury and had to leave the game shortly after a 59-yard run, the longest of the game. Brooks is now in concussion protocol, as confirmed by head coach Mike McDaniel on Monday morning. With Brooks sidelined, the Dolphins were left with just one healthy running back, Jaquan Burton, who carried the ball 3 times for only 1 yard. The need for additional depth at the position was clear, prompting the Dolphins to bring in McFarland, Jr. Anthony McFarland, Jr. was a fourth-round pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 2020 NFL Draft. Over his 4 seasons with the Steelers, McFarland appeared in 17 games, rushing for 146 yards on 42 carries and catching 11 passes for 87 yards. His stats may not jump off the page, but McFarland brings experience and depth to a Dolphins backfield that suddenly finds itself a little thin. McFarland is expected to see action in the Dolphins' final preseason game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, likely sharing the workload with Burton. This game will be crucial for both players as they try to make an impression on the coaching staff. For McFarland, this is an opportunity to show that he can contribute, whether it's on the active roster or as a potential practice squad player. The Dolphins' decision to sign McFarland, Jr. and linebacker Daquan Jackson, who also joined the team on Monday, reflects their need to bolster the roster in key areas before the regular season begins. While it's unlikely that McFarland will have a significant role beyond this preseason game, his performance on Friday night could determine whether he sticks around in some capacity. Dolphins fans should keep an eye on McFarland during the game against the Buccaneers. With Brooks' status uncertain and the regular season just around the corner, McFarland has a chance to step up and prove he can be a valuable asset to the team, even if it's in a limited role. Whether he's simply filling in during the preseason or auditioning for a longer-term role, McFarland's presence adds a layer of intrigue to what would otherwise be a routine preseason game. In the end, the Dolphins' decision to sign McFarland, Jr. is a pragmatic one. With injuries taking their toll, the team needed someone who could step in immediately and carry the ball. McFarland may not be a star, but he's a player who understands the grind of the NFL and is eager to prove he still has something to offer. For a team with playoff aspirations, having reliable depth is crucial, and McFarland gives them just that heading into their final tune-up before the games start to count.